Our planet is home to a wonderful variety of animals. Among the most fascinating are the monkeys. There are over 260 different kinds of monkeys in the world. They live in warm places, swinging through trees and chattering to one another. Each type is unique, with its own special features and behaviors. From the tiniest pygmy marmoset to the large and colorful mandrill, the monkey family is full of surprises. These intelligent creatures are our distant cousins in the animal kingdom, and they have adapted to live in many different forests and grasslands across the globe, showcasing an incredible diversity that is truly a marvel to behold. Monkeys do not live everywhere. You will not find them in the cold of Antarctica or in the vast lands of Australia. Instead, they are found in the tropical and subtropical regions of the world. They inhabit the lush green rainforests of South America, the dense jungles of Africa, and the warm woodlands of Asia. These habitats provide them with everything they need to survive. There is plenty of food to eat, like fruits, leaves, and insects. The tall trees offer them a safe place to live, high above the dangers that lurk on the forest floor, providing a perfect playground and home. Imagine a world map. The monkeys are split into two main groups, separated by a vast ocean. One group lives in the Americas, that is, Central and South America. These are called the New World monkeys. The other group is found across Africa and Asia. These are known as the Old World monkeys. This separation happened millions of years ago when the continents drifted apart. This long period of isolation meant that each group evolved in very different ways, developing unique characteristics that we can still observe today, making them distinct from one another in appearance and lifestyle. This geographical split is the most important thing to know when learning about monkeys. It is the starting point for understanding all their other differences. The environments in the New World are quite different from those in the Old World. This led the monkeys on each side to develop different tools for survival. Their bodies changed, their diets adapted, and their social lives took different paths. So, when we ask what makes one monkey different from another, the first clue is often where in the world it calls home. It is a story of evolution written across continents. Let us journey first to the New World. The monkeys here live in the incredible rainforests of Central and South America. Think of the mighty Amazon rainforest, a place teeming with life. This is the kingdom of the New World monkeys. They thrive in the high canopy of the trees, a world of green leaves and hanging vines. From the northern parts of Mexico down to the southern regions of Argentina, these monkeys have made the lush tropical forests their home. They are perfectly suited for a life spent almost entirely off the ground, a true testament to our boreal adaptation. Now, let us cross the Atlantic Ocean to Africa and Asia. Here we find the Old World monkeys. Their range is much larger and more varied. They live in the savannas of Africa, where they might spend time both in trees and on the ground. They also inhabit the dense jungles of Southeast Asia and the mountainous regions of Japan. Unlike their New World relatives, who are almost exclusively tree dwellers, many Old World monkeys are comfortable on the ground. This allows them to find food and escape danger in a wider variety of landscapes, from open plains to dense forests. The names New World and Old World come from a time when European explorers were first mapping the globe. The Americas were the New World to them, a land they had just discovered. Africa and Asia were part of the Old World, places they had known about for a much longer time. The monkeys found in these respective regions were given the same names. It is a simple way to remember which group belongs to which part of the planet. So when you hear about a New World monkey, you know it is from the Americas, and an Old World monkey is from Africa or Asia. This separation means the two groups have not met in the wild for an incredibly long time. We are talking about millions of years. This isolation is why they look and act so differently. It is like two groups of people who were separated long ago and developed their own unique languages and customs. For monkeys, their customs are things like how they find food, how they move through the trees, and even the shape of their bodies. The story of monkeys is a fascinating tale of evolution happening on a global scale, all driven by the simple fact of geography. One of the easiest ways to tell the two groups apart is by looking at their tails. Many New World monkeys have a very special kind of tail called a prehensile tail. This means they can use it like a fifth limb. They can grip branches with their tail, hang from it, and use it for balance as they move through the treetops. A spider monkey, for example, can support its entire body weight with just its tail. This amazing adaptation is incredibly useful for life high up in the canopy, giving them a secure hold as they search for ripe fruits. Old world monkeys, on the other hand, do not have prehensile tails. Their tails might be long or short, but they cannot be used to grip things. Instead, they use their tails mainly for balance, like a tightrope walker uses a long pole. A baboon running on the ground or a colobus monkey leaping between branches uses its tail to stay steady. Some old world monkeys, like the Barbary macaque, have only a tiny stump for a tail, or no tail at all. So if you see a monkey hanging by its tail, you can be certain it is a New World monkey. Another key difference is right on their faces, their noses. New World monkeys have nostrils that are wide apart and face out to the sides. Their noses tend to be flatter than those of their Old World cousins. If you look at a capuchin monkey, you will see this feature very clearly. This nostril shape is a defining characteristic of the group. It is a subtle detail, but it is one that scientists use to classify monkeys. It is one of those small but consistent differences that tells a big story about their separate evolutionary paths over many millennia. In contrast, Old World monkeys have nostrils that are narrow and face downwards, much like our own. Look at the nose of a mandrill or a macaque, and you will notice that their nostrils are close together. This difference in nose shape is a very reliable way to distinguish between the two groups. So, you have two simple clues, the tail and the nose. A gripping tail and wide-set nostrils mean you are looking at a New World monkey. A non-gripping tail and narrow, downward-facing nostrils mean you have found an Old World monkey. Let's meet some examples. In the New World, we have the playful capuchin monkeys, known for their intelligence and for using tools. We also have howler monkeys, whose loud calls can be heard for miles through the jungle. Then there are the tiny marmosets and tamarins, some of which are no bigger than a squirrel. And of course, the agile spider monkeys with their incredible prehensile tails. Each of these monkeys has adapted perfectly to its life in the trees of the Americas, from the food they eat to the way they raise their young in the dense, verdant canopy. In the Old World, the variety is just as stunning. Here we find baboons, which live in large social groups or troops on the African savanna. There are the colorful mandrills, with their bright red and blue faces, living in the rainforests of Central Africa. In Asia, we find macaques, which are very adaptable and can live in many different environments, from snowy mountains in Japan to bustling cities in India. And high in the trees, the graceful colobus monkeys leap great distances, their long black and white fur flowing behind them like a cape. These differences in appearance and location also lead to different lifestyles. New World monkeys are almost all arboreal, meaning they live in trees. Many Old World monkeys, however, are terrestrial, meaning they spend a lot of time on the ground. This affects everything. Ground-dwelling monkeys like baboons often have to watch out for different predators than tree-dwelling monkeys like marmosets. Their social structures are also often larger and more complex, as they need to work together to find food and defend themselves on the open savanna, a very different challenge from life in the canopy. Understanding this amazing diversity is incredibly important. Each type of monkey plays a special role in its ecosystem, whether it is spreading seeds from the fruit it eats or becoming food for a larger predator. By learning about the differences between New World and Old World monkeys, we begin to appreciate how evolution has crafted a unique solution for survival in every corner of their world. Protecting their habitats, from the Amazon to the African plains, is crucial. When we protect monkeys, we are also protecting the rich and complex web of life that depends on them, ensuring our planet remains a place of wonder.